Hey babes, my name's Hannah.
And my name's Chasity.
Welcome back to Bookish Babes. Today we are filming our book babble on Girls Without Tears by T.L. Finlay. We're a little late on this. We read this a couple months ago. What month was it? September?
Who knows?
Yeah, it was
I lost track.
So we're going to do our best to like put together coherent thoughts because it's been a couple months since we've read it, but we did just kind of refresh our memories and we started kind of talking about it and she's like, let's turn on the camera.
Yeah.
So that we can put our thoughts out there. If you've never watched these videos, this is where we literally just turn on the camera and like spew whatever thoughts we had on the book. It's usually not super structured and it's always filled with spoilers. So yeah, if you haven't read the book and you plan to, please don't watch this video until after.
Yes. Because it's usually just us literally just babbling.
Yeah.
There's no coherent thought process to it. But I really liked it. I did feel like this was a little bit different than her other ones.
Yes.
Because she wrote 2 other books previously under Tracy Finlay.
Yeah.
The Rose of Birkin and what was the other one?
The Falling of Stars. It is The Falling of Stars.
The Falling of Stars.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's one thing. Like going into it, immediately she grabbed me with Noah as the main character.
Yeah.
Noah has a rare disease that she does not feel pain. So immediately you think like that's wonderful. That's got to be fantastic, right? You don't feel like any pain whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And quickly, like I realized like that's got to be terrible. Because I did not think of all the ramifications of that.
Yeah, so she talks about everything that she went through in her childhood.
Yeah, like you actually don't know anytime you're injured, which could make the injury like 10 times worse. What like if your appendix like is like any kind of injury, ailment, whatever, it could be deadly to you. Also, she like doesn't know when she has to use the bathroom because she can't feel
set
it.
Timers.
She has to set timers here. Like it was just that was just really eye-opening for me because like you know you just don't know what other people go through when they have certain types of diseases like invisible illnesses, and I really enjoy seeing those representations in books so much because we don't get that a lot of the time. It's a lot of basic characters and not really interesting individuals. So that was something that really made the story stick out to me immediately.
I really liked that it was definitely a part of the story, but it wasn't the whole story.
Right. It wasn't the whole story.
It was brought up several times throughout the book, but there were other things going on that like I felt like I was a little bit worried. You know, sometimes when somebody has some sort of disability, like it's like their whole personality. Yes. It very much wasn't her whole personality.
No, it was like, exactly. But I also really appreciated it.
So the book starts out with our main character Noah. She just missed out like on a promotion at her job because of her disability, which by the way is very illegal. And I know, and she's dating her new boyfriend who we like. Hector's his name, right?
Hector.
Yeah,
we like Hector.
Yeah, we do like Hector. And then she gets a call from her mom that her high school ex-boyfriend's daughter went missing. And for whatever reason, her mom feels like she needs to come home for this, which I didn't get that part of it. I was like,
didn't
why
get that
did she need to come home? Like, what help was she? It turns out she ended up being a big help. But
she did end up being a big help, but that confused me too. I was like, I'm sorry.
Mom called me, was like, you need to come home because your high school ex-boyfriend's daughter is missing. Why would I need to come home?
I would be like, I'm really sorry to hear that. And like,
which by the way, they broke up so that he could date his now wife, and they really broke up because of her disability, because he felt like he was always worried about her and stuff like that. So I just felt like the whole thing, I was like, oh, I wouldn't have gone home. She's better than me.
Yeah, she's way better than me because again, like I'd be like, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope the police do what they're supposed to do.
I'm not the Avengers. Like, why are you calling me?
I'm not the Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not the BAU. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what you want me to do.
Best of luck. Let the cops solve it. But so she does end up going home. And kind of immediately she like notices that some things are weird. Like Taylor is acting very different than she did when they were in high school, and
Taylor is the mom of the missing girl.
Yeah. And she's being really nice, and she gave her a big hug, and I mean, and Noah did like defend her at like a meeting, and so that was, but it was, she was immediately like, she's acting very different, and she starts to notice that like Taylor's hiding things. I remember at one point, I think she had Taylor's phone.
She had Taylor's phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly what the text messages said, but it was like suggestive that like Taylor was somehow involved.
Yeah, that's she was speaking to the person who had the daughter.
Yeah.
So it was very suggestive that she had it. Yeah. And then there's Jeremy,
who I was immediately
who is the other best friend. So there's like the 4 of them, and it was like
it was always the 3 of them. It was Noah, and then Zach, and Jeremy.
Right. Yeah. And then, you know, somehow
Jamie. It's Jamie. It's not Jeremy. It's Jamie.
Why do we keep saying Jeremy?
Because we were just talking about Verity.
Well, yeah.
It's Jamie is the other friend.
Always the J.
I know. Listen, anyways, I'm married to a man with a J name, but still, I can even admit.
He's like really the exception, though. I don't. Yours does not fit at all in the J category. I don't know what happened with that one.
But the friend Jamie, she kind of reconnects with. And immediately I'm sketched out by him, but he seems to be like really cool.
I was immediately sketched out by him too, and then I wasn't.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'm just like, you know, when you read books like this, you're immediately like, oh, they're involved. And
but then
like,
they can't be, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's too obvious.
Yeah.
And then the thing with Taylor, and I was like, oh, well, there's something going on with Taylor.
And then he tries to get with Noah. Like really tries, and she's like shocked when he says, and I was like, I saw that coming from a mile away.
Girlfriend, why are you shocked? Of course he. Girl.
Yeah, but I remember when they were putting together like the search party, and Jamie and Noah were out in like the swampy area because this all takes place in Florida, which I feel like just wild shit always happens in Florida.
Always.
And she gets like really injured, and she like can't feel it, but then she like hears him screaming, and she's like running to try to go save him, and it's like a whole thing.
Yeah. And that's another reason why I didn't think Jamie was involved, because Jamie was injured.
Yeah. And then they like find remnants of a chicken nugget, which
like a little Happy Meal.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh my god, she's still alive because this wasn't that long ago.
It was real wild.
And then she like goes home, and she like takes Jamie with her so that he could go. And I was just like, oh no. And that's when I became really sketched out by him again. Because then she like wouldn't let him, or he wouldn't let her in his house. Remember?
Yes.
And I was like,
when she took him home after he was injured, because he came with her to like heal up.
Yeah.
To Miami, which.
And to like go to an appointment there, because I guess they have like
a specialist. Yeah. He was like really hurt. He was like hurt bad.
Yeah.
So she took him to the specialist out in Miami, and then she took him home. But he was really hurt and needed her help, but wouldn't let her help him into the house.
Right.
Which was odd. So you're like, excuse me, what?
What are you hiding?
So I feel like at the end, when we finally got to that revelation, I was surprised to find out that I was correct on who it was, but also that it was somehow involving both of them. Yeah. I did not see the Taylor-Jamie connection. I didn't see that one. Like the fact that they were having an affair.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. And I was like, how would that have even, like, I guess I just don't get how she still was like involved in that. Why would you like let something happen to your daughter, you know?
Yeah.
She was real messed up.
She was real messed up. Like more messed up than I thought she was.
Yeah.
She was like,
I don't think she expected it to go that far.
I don't think so either, but like, whew. Because they were going to move, right? And that's what like set him off.
Yeah.
It was real twisty. It was real twisty. I'll tell you that. She had me guessing until the very end. And then I still didn't quite see it. And I did like I liked the scenes with, I can't remember the little girl's
I
name.
don't either, but she became really close with Noah.
She became really close with Noah, and I liked the scenes with her and Noah. And then Sky. I liked the scenes with Sky and Noah, and I really liked the ending. How it all worked out.
I loved that they didn't end up together. I love that Zach and Noah. And you know what? I was guessing it more towards the end. Remember when Zach tried to convince her that she was like making up Hector?
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second. Did Hector never exist?
She had me thinking for a minute
like,
that Hector really did it. I was like, oh,
and then Hector walked in.
And then Hector walked in. I was like, oh, motherfucker. She had me.
I like Hector.
Then I was like thinking, like, how many of these things have we been through in this book that did not happen?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, fuck, man, is Hector not real?
Yeah.
Is Hector not real? How many of these things did she imagine that we've seen through this book?
Yeah.
Oh no, this poor girl. And then Hector walked in, and she's like, and she like whispers to Sky, like, your daddy didn't think he was real.
That's so
And Sky
funny.
starts laughing, and I loved it. It was really cute.
It was. It had a good ending.
It had a really good ending, and not many like psychological thrillers do anymore. Like, I'm really disappointed a lot of times in the ending. Yeah, so I really liked the ending, and I think it was really twisty. What did you rate it?
I think I gave it 4 stars.
4 stars? I think I gave it 5. I did like it. It was a little bit different from her other ones, which I kind of expected because she was picked up by a publishing company for this one, so it was published a bit differently, which I am really excited about because it is on bookstore shelves. So definitely go pick up your copy and support our girl. Yeah. I'm really proud of her. So
I'm really picky with my 5-star ratings. The Rules of Birkin by her, though, was a 5-star, so if you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. But Chasity knows I'm very picky with my 5-star ratings. 4-star means that I did really like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does. Her 4-star means a 5-star.
Yeah.
For me. So, because I'm
less picky.
Yeah, I'm not real stingy. Not that she's stingy. Well,
I'm
maybe
stingy.
she is. Yeah.
I'm stingy. 5-star book means that, like, it's one of my all-time favorites. I recommend it to everybody. That sort of thing.
Yeah. But definitely go pick up your copy and support our girl. We loved it. So I think that's all we have to say about it.
I know it didn't really make a lot of sense. It wasn't structured, but that's these videos for you. Our book babbles are just babbles. They're just babbles.
So comment down below, hit that like button and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we post next. Bye!